Claire, open your eyes. Claire, wake up! Claire.
Barry?
What happened to Moira? Was Moira with you?
Mary. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. I tried to save her. I should have...
No. Moira. Why, baby? Moira. Natalia? Are you okay? Hey, what happened? Natalia, sweetie, where's Wesker?
She went somewhere else.
Oh, okay. Well, what matters is that you're safe. Wherever she went, we could still catch her.
You're not hurt, are you?
No, I just got the wind knocked out of me. You know where Wesker went?
I think she's on the other side of the mountain.
All right. Then we better double back up the cliff.
Sounds good. Let's go for it. Welcome back to Revelations 2. Today we're going to deal with more sluices. We're going to become the sluice master once again. Isn't that great? You might notice that I have quite a bit of ammunition. I'm doing pretty well on ammo and such as Barry. And it'll only start to dwindle.
They use it to control the water flow.
What's that over there?
That building might be a way up. Let's start heading in that direction.
You might remember in the previous episode I fucked with a lever for no reason, and that changed the flow of the water. Well, since we changed the flow of the water, we changed the direction that Barry has to go in order to get up that cliff. Oh, hey there. That zombie was the final boss. Anyway, this area is one big series of branching paths. If you don't fuck with the water, hey look, I got an achievement for fucking with the water. If you don't fuck with the water, you go down a totally different path, which is actually much shorter than this one. This one allows you to get to some secrets and goodies that you would otherwise miss. Which is why I switched to water to show it off. In the changes video for episode 4, I'll show off the other path, but again, it's much shorter, so you know, it won't be that long of a segment. So yeah, more sluices. Isn't that great? There's also lots of rotten guys down here. I don't know how they all got here, but you know what? I'm not gonna argue. Oh God. I just want to say, that scared the hell out of me when I was recording this. Like, anybody who watches these videos who is afraid of spiders, they know my pain there. When you're, like, doing something, and, like, you turn and you look at a spot, and then suddenly you notice that there has been a spider there for a while, and you just go, "Ah!" Just go, "Oh, God, how long have you been here?" That is what that moment was like for me when I was recording this episode. I don't know what these buildings were. I don't know what these buildings were before they were, you know, overrun by zombies. I'm assuming some kind of water flow control? Maybe? I don't know. So just like the previous episode where they really pulled out all the stops with utilizing Moira and her gimmick, now we get to pull out all the stops for utilizing Natalia and her gimmick. Nope. No, Barry, what? So, sometimes when you're not controlling them, the AI characters will go in some really weird directions. Like, I'm trying to lure this zombie out so that, you know, I can shoot it. But the AI partners were making it kind of difficult on me. By the way, there are like 8 gimmick boxes in this episode, so you're going to have to forgive me for never, ever finding all of them. I have since recording this, I have 100% completed the game, and it was a pain in the ass. And I'm very glad I didn't do it on camera, because these videos would be twice as long if I did. So that's where the other path branches out from. But forget about that for now. Gotta wait for Natalia to get her butt over here. I will never get tired of that animation, guys. Seriously.
This thing is huge.
It's like one of those cranes you see in junkyards.
What is it doing here? What purpose does it serve?
End of the road. We'll have to climb up the crane.
It's a long way down.
I'll tell you what purpose it serves. It serves as one of the actual legitimately cool co-op puzzles in this game. So, we have an issue here. We have 2 people, but 1 cart. One person has to operate the levers and send the other person across. Which, in theory, would be pretty simple. You just send the other person across and then have them bring you across. But the trouble is that the pathway is broken up ahead. As you may have just seen when I faced that direction. The path is broken, so you have to maneuver the crane by standing on top of it in order to drop down a ladder on the other side. Which allows you to conveniently make your way around. Also, you can look at these signs of these little people. I don't know if I do it in this recording, but they're all about how people have fallen off the crane to their deaths because it's extremely unsafe.
Well, it looks ready to collapse, but I think we can still cross.
I like Barry's words of encouragement there. It's extremely unsafe, but you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it anyway. Although I guess they don't really have any choice at this point. So there you go. The other element of this puzzle is getting somebody to stand down where the levers are so that you can push the top of the crane over to where the other person can make it across.
Wow, we're really high up.
That's right. Top of the world.
Boy, Barry is still having a good old time, and I'm very happy for him. But if you look over there... Yeah, point at that, Natalia. If you look over there, you might see something that would require some extra crane dickery. So, we're going to leave Barry up there for now, I think. And we're gonna fuck around with the levers some more. Try to time how long it takes me to figure out how to get over there to the gun. See, there's a problem with getting over there. The platform where the crane stops is busted, so you can't get off over there. So what you have to do is you have to... Nope. No, C. Jacobs, nope. That's wrong. I'm fucking it up here.
Almost there, honey. You gonna make it?
I'm trying.
Well, I'm doing it the hard way, but basically, the way you have to do it is you have to pull the crane across, have Barry stand on it, and then push Barry across to the other side, and then pull that lever there at the top of the screen so that the crane passes by the platform. And then when the crane is passing by the platform, you get off. So, as you can see, I could have done it while I was standing over there, but I wanted to grab that rifle ammo, so... You know. Doing things the hard way. So, as you can see, you would get off there, but the platform is busted, so you can't. Problem solving. And unfortunately for us, the shotgun we get is the TAP 194. Damn it. You can see I don't want to give up any of my weapons for the TAP 194 because it's garbage. That's a bummer, man. That is a real bummer. So now we just have to do the same thing in reverse to get Barry back across to the other side. But anyway, as I was saying before I read that note, there are a few weapon parts that Barry has that can consolidate for the TAP 194 being crap. And you will maybe see those. I don't know if I stick with it for very long, because it shows up so late in the game that the game doesn't really have time to give you enough shotgun ammo. So the ammo for the TAP 194 is extremely scarce, which is kind of funny because, like, the shotgun is one of the most powerful weapons in the game besides the Magnum. Again, except for the TAP 194, which is crap. Anyway, time to solve this puzzle for real. I gotta say, I am surprised that I have not been attacked by spiders so far, because there are spiders over on top of the ladder over there on the left, and if you stand over by that lever, they will climb down and start attacking Natalia. Look, you can see they just did it. But I'm surprised they didn't do so earlier. Thankfully, though, she is in no danger, so we can take our time with assassinating these horrible, horrible monstrosities. The spiders are worse than the zombies, in my opinion. The spiders are terrible. So yeah, that's a pretty cool puzzle. But I'm glad it's over. Doesn't overstay its welcome too bad. Oh, that zombie's booking it. Yay. Thank you, TAP 194. You garbage fucking shotgun that everybody hates. But like I said, in raid mode it's extremely useful, so I think I stick with it for a couple raid mode videos. I don't remember. I haven't recorded raid mode in a very long time. This area has some weird hitching when it's loading a new area, so I apologize for that, but there's nothing I can do.
This must be the way into the mine.
Barry, there's a facility down below. I think that's where we'll find her.
Is your memory coming back?
It's hard to describe. I don't remember this place, but it feels like I've been here.
Well, It's okay. These things take time. Don't push yourself. Half a year of chasing scraps. I won't stop until I have all the answers.
Oh, Barry, you're so understanding. You're such a fatherly gentleman. Although, if I were you, I would probably be a little bit more concerned with a person remembering stuff about places they've never been, or remembering being in places that they had long since forgotten, or similar. That seems like it would be cause for concern in a world where there are clones and zombies, but whatever floats your boat, I guess. He's not going to question Natalia. She's a little girl. What could possibly go wrong? So there's this path over here, but it doesn't lead anywhere. I'm not really sure why they let you go over here, other than to put a tower emblem like way out of your way. See, man, these things are in extremely rude spots in this last level. There is one that is just like way off in the distance, like in almost part of the skybox. It's crazy. I don't know how they expected anybody to find some of these. I might post a couple pictures of where I found some of them in the thread, because they are crazy.
Going down.
Yes, let us go down into the mine. What could possibly go? I already said that.
You will die, child.
It's coming from the bracelet.
The past will catch up with you, false one. And that is when you will die.
That's the she-Wesker, all right. Don't you worry. Together, we're stronger than her.
I certainly hope you're right, Barry. By the way, whenever I'm in these elevators, check out Natalia's ribbon just kind of hovering. I mean, they put physics on the hair and stuff, but they didn't account for when it's going down elevators, so it kind of flips out a little bit. Oh, awesome. I love poisonous gas. Wouldn't be a Resident Evil game without a section with poisonous gas that you can't walk in for very long. This game is playing to all Resident Evil strengths. Even if they don't really make sense.
Gas. You'd better stay here, sweetie.
No way, I'm going with you.
Are you sure you're up to it? All right.
I don't know, maybe it's some kind of like uranium or like methane gas, I don't know.
Hold your breath as long as you can. You don't want this crap in your lungs.
Okay.
And it is true. As you stay in the gas for long periods of time, your screen will start to desaturate, and then it will start to fill up with black gunk, and then you will die immediately. So we have to stay out of the ooze if we can. The poisonous ooze gas. And listen, I will spare you, and I will not make a fart gas joke, but I'm gonna heavily imply it. So there's your obligatory fart gas joke. Oh my god, look at all those rotten. Fuck all you guys. Barry and Natalia have surprisingly strong lungs for an old man and a little girl, and they can stay in the poisonous gas for quite some time. Longer than that note implies. And also, you don't really pass out so much as just immediately have an aneurysm and die, which is... I mean, I guess passing out would lead to death, but they can't really, like, show passing out, you know? It's not really something that seems like it would lead to a game over. So they just have you die. Not Natalia, though. I haven't ever died as Natalia in the main campaign, but if you die while you're playing as Natalia, the screen does not say you are dead, the screen says fainted. So even when Natalia gets, like, beaten up by zombies, she does not die. She just passes out. Presumably, at some later point, she then dies. But not while she's on camera.
It just goes down and down.
That's where she is.
Let's look for a way down.
Yes, let's, shall we? Barry, are you not going to question why Natalia knows that's where Wesker went? Ah, fuck it. It doesn't matter at this point, I guess. So, I believe this is where we say goodbye to the TAP 194. Fuck the TAP 194. I want nothing to do with it. Why even give it to Barry? It's like the last episode of the whole game. Ah, well. Well, great.
This elevator might be our ticket down.
It seems Wesker somehow managed to use the elevator to go down, but then took the key to activate the elevator and put it somewhere else. Or maybe she took the stairs, I don't know. As we have learned, she has a habit of putting stairs in places where it would not make sense to have stairs. So, maybe that's just a running theme with her architectural point of view. So immediately they ramp up the fart gas mechanic by giving you... Oh shit. I couldn't help myself. I just said that I wasn't going to call it fart gas, and then the first thing I did was call it fart gas. I'm sorry. I apologize to you, the viewer. Anyway, they immediately ramp up the poisonous gas mechanic by throwing enemies into the mix. And, I don't know, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool way to ramp up the tension a bit, I suppose. Just figured I'd get a good look at the slingers there because, hey, the slinger's face is on the cover of the game, so you know what? Why not show it off? The slingers, it's actually a reference to Revelations 1, which was like an eye and a porthole, you know, and, so, Revelations 2 has an eye and a porthole, but it's all, like, fucked up and weird and gross. So it's a logical extension of how it was before. Now, at the same time that I'm going to praise the poisonous gas, I am going to condemn it because it's a cool mechanic, but I feel like it puts a little too much pressure on the player, because now we have to spend a lot of unnecessary time trading off between Barry and Natalia, running the back and forth between safety, and it's a little bit annoying. Right now it's not so bad, but there's a segment later on that I'll mention because it is particularly a pain in the ass. By the way, something I would like to mention that I would like to praise this game for is that not all dead-looking corpses are actually playing dead. That's something I appreciate. That Revenant sitting over there on the left, we can shoot that guy all goddamn day. He will never wake up because he is actually dead, which surprises me. I figured they wouldn't do that because, you know, it's kind of a staple of horror games to have enemies that appear to be dead but aren't really. But this game does not do that very often. And even then, they don't do it with, like, big, loud violin harpsichord noises either. It's just a scary moment that happens without any extra frills or whatever, which is much appreciated. It's a very welcome change, because it saves me having to do a lot of obnoxious audio editing. What an idiot. Like, he sees a whole bunch of people just coming into the mines, and he's like, oh, well, I guess there's gotta be some other way out that I didn't see, don't know about, and can't use. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Like, God, the people on this island were so stupid. Oh, man. They were just... I can see now why Wesker chose this place to come to. So we could go down there and use the lift right now. But
That's a ventilation system. If we can get it working, it might clear out the gas for us.
But yeah, as Barry just mentioned, if we go down the elevator right now, we will die and get a game over, which sucks. There's actually, like, the game actually gives you enough time to go, oh wait a minute, I'm an idiot. There's no way back up. Like, they give you the standard amount of time for you to suffer from the poison gas. Almost called it fart gas again. To suffer from the poison gas before they kill you. And there's even like a programmed in death trigger near the bottom of the elevator, so you can't like cheese it by using health items, or even like toggling on invincibility does not save you from the poison gas. So this is the segment I was talking about. This little platform here, oh, Natalia's jiggling. This little platform here is the only safety from the gas. So we're for the next couple of minutes, we're just gonna have to run back and forth a whole bunch between these two areas, and it's going to be very, very annoying. Because as you can see, some of these areas are dead ends. And again, cool mechanic, the execution is bananas, ridiculous, annoying. Thankfully, though, the game is about to make it up to us, I think. Not with this dead end, but with a different tunnel. Ah. This guy is a dumbass. I can only assume he's dead now, and he died in a very violent and painful way. Because, like, what the hell, man? Like, that guy was unrealistically stupid, even for this game's standards. Which I guess is why it's so funny to me. like, oh, not well, he can't hurt us, I guess, so it's fine. I do like that they make you push the thing out of the way before you can shoot him, you know, just to amp up the tension a little bit. Thankfully, you don't have to wait around for very long before your oxygen comes back, but still, Barry and Natalia climb up things so slowly that it's just kind of annoying. Alright, here is where the game is going to make it up to us. With the final weapon in the game, the Magnum 2005M. It's incredible. Oh, it's amazing. It is. It lulls me to sleep at night. It is my God and Savior, the Magnum 2K5. It's very good. It will kill practically any enemy except for fucking revenants in one hit. So it's very useful. Oh, and boss enemies, I guess. Poor Barry. He's gotta be so winded now. This has got to be the most exercise he's gotten in weeks. Oh no. Hey me editing this video, put in more REO Speedwagon here just for fun. I really don't like this fight. They don't give you a lot of room to maneuver here, so you have to take the Droga out early, or else you're gonna have to play like a game of like ring around the rosy with it until you can get a good angle on him. Whoa! Hey, Natalia used a disinfectant on me, or a rag. What do you know? Good for her. And man, these slingers are just making my life a nightmare. I like that the gunk slowly slides down the screen. That really adds to the effect, I feel. So yeah, as you can see, the fight has gotten a lot harder now because we're on a 1-by-1 passageway with the Droga in front of us. So, like, imagine taking him down from full health with that. Would have been pretty annoying, I feel. Also, look at these fucking bodies. This is some grotesque decor, I feel. I feel a lot of things right now. So, I will see you next time, when we head down to the inner workings of the mine, and say hello to Wesker.